My name is Drew Grider, and I'm with the Retirement Network. Let's get into the specifics on the pension, the 401k, and even the medical benefits that come along with retirement from AT&T. We're not specifically sponsored or affiliated with AT&T, but due to the hundreds of families that we have helped with this process over the years, we're very, very familiar with some of the pitfalls and things to look out for. The very first thing, formal step that's required by Fidelity is something called a modeling statement. You would tell Fidelity when you expect your last day of work to be, and at that point they give you an estimate for what your monthly annuity would be, what your lump sum option would be, if you're married, any kind of joint options you would have for you and your spouse on the annuity. The second step is something called a pension election confirmation, which basically this is the part in the process where we let Fidelity know which one you want to choose for you and your family. If it's the monthly annuity, then they're going to want information like what's your bank account information so it can be direct deposited. How much taxes do you want to be withheld on a monthly basis? If it's a lump sum option, they're going to need to know things like what custodian is the check supposed to be made out to. To avoid taxes, this is where we want to make sure that you request what's called a rollover IRA. If you don't do it that way, you'll have to owe thousands and thousands of dollars of taxes based on that lump sum. The third step of the process happens as soon as you receive the pension election confirmation paperwork in the mail. This is where you, the employee, would sign off on the last page, and if your choice is anything other than the joint 50% annuity, your spouse, if you're married, must sign off on that document, and the spouse's signature must be notarized. So once your elections are signed off and submitted, it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks before the last step happens, which is receiving your pension check. Another big retirement item that needs to happen after your last day is related to the 401k. Unlike the pension, which has several steps before you retire, the 401k, actually taking that and using it, those are things that have to happen after your last day. You need to wait just about a week until after your last day at work. We call Fidelity and request a rollover check, and then once it's received, a couple weeks later, then we're able to deposit into the IRA account. So there's a few things that we see get hung up with the 401k. You got to make sure you give a custodian if you want to roll that over to an IRA. You need to have that custodian name ready. You know, many people have needed to take a loan from the 401k. Look at maybe possibly paying it back up front, but oftentimes people actually default on that. And at that point, we need to make sure that there's enough money set aside to pay the income taxes on that at the end of the year when you file your taxes. We have your pension taken care of, and the 401k. The third really big benefit for retirees from AT&T is your medical benefit. Because we have helped so many hundreds of families that are currently using these benefits, we're happy to talk with you and help you understand some of those things. We have a large team of advisors. A good number of them are CPAs. I'm a CFA, and we're very proud of the diversity of experience and strength that we have. If you're considering retiring and have any questions about any of these steps, please give us a call or check out our website for more information.